Shaquille, giving the former Warriors team a taste of their own medicine. The 20-year-old was unstoppable. 35 points, 10 rebounds, 11 assists in 25 minutes. That's the fewest minutes played in a 30-point triple-double in NBA history. Max Kellerman.
Yeah.
Many are comparing him to a young LeBron James. Is it fair to compare Doncic to the king?
Absolutely, it's fair to compare. Just like it was fair to compare Kobe Bryant to Michael Jordan. He didn't get to Michael Jordan's level quite. Wasn't exactly as athletic as Jordan, though it was very close. His hands weren't as big, little things like that. But basically, it was a carbon copy. And the reason it was fair is because at a certain age, you looked at Kobe and went, whoa, if he's doing that at this age, what's he going to be doing at that age? Everyone marveled at LeBron coming straight from high school and doing what he did by like age 20. Oh my God, look at those numbers. Doncic is putting up better raw numbers because in this era, even compared to then, so I'm going back almost 20 years or 15 years, there are more possessions and all that kind of stuff, and people take more threes, and so Doncic benefits from that. He's basically putting up LeBron James numbers at age 20 and having a LeBron James kind of impact on the game, importantly. LeBron also didn't play defense at that age. I mean, Doncic doesn't play defense. But that means if you say, well, you know, like he's not as athletic as LeBron, fine, but there's room to grow. In other words, sometimes, like in baseball, a guy gets to the league with what you call old man skills. He already has good strike zone judgment. He's already big and slow but powerful. So he has nothing to evolve into, right? The spry, athletic middle infielder can evolve into that guy. He'll probably have a long career. But the guy who shows up with the skills that other guys develop eventually, where's he going to go? You might look at Doncic and say, yeah, but he's not a LeBron James level athlete. Where's the room for growth? Playoff experience, defense, like just even playing it, all those things. The scary thing about Doncic is there's real room for improvement, and he's already just about as good as anyone in the game. And, Stephen A., he's already arguably the best 20-year-old who ever lived. He's on a short list of course it's okay to compare him to LeBron.
Well, I'm not going to say it's not okay, but I'm going to say I don't do it. You know, I'm not trying to discredit Luka Doncic in any way. I had the pleasure of speaking to Coach Rick Carlisle last night about him, and Rick Carlisle was like, he's just that dude. He's a walking triple-double on any given night. I put the ball in his hands, and I gave it to him. But here's where I part ways from everybody, including Jay Williams, who basically sides with you in this one. Athleticism matters to me. Speed matters to me. And the reason why is because I think that when you measure a guy and you're comparing him to the superstar, the likes of LeBron James, remember, LeBron James was on the cover of Sports Illustrated, the chosen one. The expectations that came with him wasn't just because of his basketball acumen, his basketball IQ, and his abilities, but the athleticism and whether or not the skill set that he had was sustainable for the long haul. So when Max and I part ways is that Max will look at Doncic and goes like this. He can really, really ball. Totally agree. He could shoot, he could pass, he could rebound. The brother's special, which I totally agree. A matter of fact, just to make sure everybody understands where I'm coming from, when I think about Doncic, I think about Larry Bird. And I think about Larry Bird. Forget the game for a second. The brothers. Let me go here. The brothers.
Just give it up.
The brothers going like this.
Just gotta give it up.
Because this is how it rolls. This is how it rolls, okay? When you're a white dude and you playing ball against the brothers are very, very reluctant to give you that credit until you take it. And you get to a point where Dominique Wilkins back in the day was going like this. That's a bad brother right there. Yes, and you don't even call him a bad player. You call him a bad brother because he's so bad, meaning good. You call him a brother. That's what you said about Larry Bird. That's what they could potentially end up saying about Doncic. But where I part ways again with him and LeBron is that you got to show me that it's sustainable because I'm looking at LeBron's athletic. they know, they're starting to know who you are. And once that happens, we knew what LeBron physically and athletically can do. And you brought up the Bird thing. Remember something here. Bird will walk by and he didn't care. You don't have that argument for LeBron. You know why? Because LeBron did care. What number did he wear? Who was he chasing?
Sure.
He brought that stuff up. So you can't say that about him.
I got something for you, though.
Go ahead.
You bring up a good point. Boy, the Warriors stink.
They're
You're only going to outscore, out-rebound, and out-assist the other team by yourself if they stink.
Yeah.
But a lot of teams have stunk and gone up against great players. Do you know the last player to outscore, out-rebound, and out-assist another team by himself? No. LeBron James. Yeah. It's a fair comparison at the same age.
I just feel like it's a little early. Listen, you guys are the debaters.
Numbers-wise, it's fair. All I'm saying in terms of their game, I'm looking at him and Doncic, and I'm going to say, okay, now that we watching you, when the athletes come your way and intensify.
You give the ball to Porzingis, let him do his thing.
We don't know about
I forgot
that.
how much you